Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jeff Hilarious is here, our co-host.
Yes.
Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about some of the worst jobs we've ever had or the worst jobs you've ever had. Now, did you work at a morgue?
She lied.
I went in there. And
You went in there?
I did go in there. All right, whatever. Look, so I went to college for mortuary science, and when it came time to do like the clinicals or whatever, we had to go in and we had to perform like the embalming, and I got scared, and so that was it. That was my last day. That was my first and last time in a morgue. So no, I never was employed by a morgue. I did tell Charlamagne I worked there for some time, but I was just trying to see,
You ain't tell me. You told the world. I saw you doing an interview or something. I was like, oh, that's cool as hell. Just used to work in a mortuary. Only to come to find out you're lying.
Yeah, but that was the interview that I didn't think was gonna make it nowhere because that was just like some small time,
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, yeah.
Now, Charlamagne, you worked at Taco Bell for like a week, and then your sister fired you, right?
Yeah, my sister fired me after like 7 days.
Wow.
I worked at
Wow.
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Your
That-
sister fired
I
you.
don't think there's any such thing as a worse job. I think any honest living, anything that, is putting food on your table, putting some money in your pocket is cool. It may be a job you don't like. There's plenty of jobs you don't like, but there's no such thing as a worse job. Because those jobs we call in the worst, there's some people out there that would cut their toe off to get one.
But that don't mean that it's not a worse job just because some people will cut their toe off.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it. I hated working at Taco Bell. Just like I hated working at that factory. Just like I hated working at the Flower Garden in Mons Corner, South Carolina. I hated all of that.
Like factory workers, like they got to sweat all day for pennies.
They used to make me sit outside. Every single one of those jobs, all of those supervisors told me that I didn't belong there. Every single one. Gail,
right.
I'd never forget Gail. Her name was Gail Cobb. It was an industrial acoustics company. She said, we are moving in another direction. You just don't fit in here.
Yeah,
Damn,
you had
they
them
were all
eyes. You had that other face. That was the
definitely
first
had the
face.
other face.
Oh my
That was
God,
the
young
first
struggle face for sure.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
mine wasn't too bad. Like I said, I did telemarketing, but I remember my wife, she sold mattresses, and she had to go to in the projects and sell mattress in the projects. So she would have to go from
What?
door to door. Yeah, it was crazy. It was definitely crazy.
Who is buying mattresses? You can find a mattress in the projects.
That's right. Ain't nothing but box springs in the. She was selling box springs in the project.
But
Right.
she would go in the projects, and me or her mother would wait out downstairs. Because that's the way we made money back then.
Were
And
they air mattresses?
No, regular mattresses.
You used to make her go hustle mattresses
I didn't make
for
her
you?
go hustle. I didn't make her go
Oh, because
hustle.
he said he waited in the
No, I
car,
would
and
be
that's
all-
how I made her make
Nah,
her
I
money
would be
back
like-
Definitely
then.
said waited in
I was
the
like
car.
I was like her protection.
No, you're a liar.
You
You said
definitely
you and her
never got
mom
out.
waited in the car. That's
No,
what you said.
either her mom would take her or I would take her as protection because she would go in the hood, she would knock on the doors, hey, I got a mattress from whatever mattress company it is.
She definitely felt
It's a
safer with her mother.
recliner. Yo, shut up,
Oh,
man. Shut up.
it was like a legit company.
Yes.
I was like, I would never date no man that would be like, yeah, I'm about to drop you off in the hood so you can go sell your mattresses. I'll be back to get you with your car. What?
She used to sell mattresses.
It was like 17 years old, 18
and then you
years
made
old.
her suffer for 10 years on one?
Hey, yo.
I can't stand you.
Take the calls,
I
yo.
can't
Yo, he crazy.
I should fight him, right?
You gotta read his book, Jess.
You being too
In the
aggressive.
book, he said that he didn't make his wife orgasm for 10 years.
From
That's
Peen.
in his book? That's in your
Peen.
book?
Yes, he put that in his book. 10 years.
Now, hold on, Shanice.
No,
I gotta
no,
explain
no,
this.
no,
I gotta
we
explain
don't
now.
wanna hear
I gotta
this
explain it now.
We
She
don't
looking
wanna
at me
hear
crazy.
this story.
She's not looking at me like a man now. She's looking at me crazy.
Uncle
She's looking at me
please,
crazy.
no.
She's looking at me
I've heard
crazy.
this story a million
She's looking at me
times.
never heard
crazy.
it.
I've heard this story a million
I
times,
never heard
please.
it.
So when we were first going together, I was 16, she was 15. When we first started having sex, I didn't know what I was doing. I used to watch porn and think bang, 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 bang. It didn't work. 10 years later, my mouth game was good.
Okay.
But just my peen game wasn't good. And one time we got into an argument, and then she was like, that's why I ain't come in 10 years.
Oh, hell no,
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah. It hurt me.
Dang.
I was hurt. I cried.
Oh.
But we over that now. That was a
Yeah,
long
we
time ago.
over-
We over
okay,
that now.
okay.
Yeah. But he
Damn.
keeps bringing it up.
Just look
traumatizing
disgusted.
me.
Oh, my God.
Shanice, I'm sorry.
Hey, man, what's going on over there?
Charlamagne bothering me and bugging me and traumatizing me, bringing me back to old stuff.
He wrote it in a book.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all know it's Shanice today.
What's happening?
Now, Shanice, what is the worst job that you had, Mama?
Well, first off, I want to say y'all whole music suck. Y'all need to get some better home music. But the worst job I had was
We need to what?
oh, I'm sorry.
Our
here you
whole
go.
music.
Our whole music
yo.
sucks.
The worst job I had, y'all, I was selling knives. I was trying to go door to door selling knives.
Oh, my God. You too, girl. Yes, that pyramid scheme company
I
crap.
remember that.
Girl, yes,
So
and you
you
was sitting in the
remember
class.
that
They really got you
out.
thinking that you're going to be the best knife seller in the hood. I swear, I thought I was
They said,
Shaft.
Listen, if you sell this knife that cuts a penny, you will win $1,000 in your next bonus. Me being 19, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to be rich by the time I'm 20. Y'all ain't gonna give me nothing. Come to find out, they were definitely a Ponzi scheme. And then I heard they were trafficking girls.
No.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I'm not surprised, but
Thank
Thank you, Shanice.
Their company was definitely
I don't think there's no knife sharp enough to cut a penny.
I don't know, but that's what they used to sell. Is like they used to them little pyramid schemes, like Master P be doing them. They he had. Oh no, that's a seminar. My bad. It's still scam, same thing. All right, so but they used to the knife cutting classes, and they make you feel like you can go out there and sell them and be rich. And they used to get all the little young girls. Oh my God, they was sex trafficking people then, because that makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah, because they get the young girls to buy into
everybody.
it.
It was a whole bunch of young. We were all young, like in our teens.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning. It's your girl Ecstasy, Ciofalo X.
Hey, X. What was the worst job you had, Mama?
She was a stripper. Ecstasy.
Oh gosh. My worst job was working in a exterminating company, and when the guys came back with a tank, and some of the leg bugs escaped, and I got attacked, and I'm allergic to bites. I found that out the hard way.
You got bit by a snake?
No, bed bugs.
Oh, bed bugs.
No, bed bugs.
Oh wow.
Damn, so you were an exterminator and you were allergic to bed bugs.
No, I was working in the company. I was a salesperson, but I was dispatcher also. One of the new guys brought the tank in. The bed bugs escaped. He got fired, but I got attacked. I was allergic. Had to go be in the hospital on Benadryl and stuff.
Oh,
Damn.
so stripping wasn't her worst job. Okay.
You did used to strip though, right, man?
I would have went to the club too.
No, I did not used to strip. And also, I want to elaborate on what Jess was talking about earlier. I do get along with my baby father just as much as you do.
Oh,
That's
good.
one thing we got in common.
Good.
I even babysit his other kids while him and his girlfriend are out. So
that's dope.
You do that, Jess?
Amazing, huh?
You do that?
Sometimes. Back in the day. Before I got real busy, yeah.
Thank you, X. All right, 800-585-1051. We're talking your worst job. What was it? Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about what's some of the worst jobs you've ever had. All right, 800-585-1051. We got Stacy on the line. Stacy, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Stacy, what's the worst job you ever had?
The worst job I ever had, she was working at Amazon, bro.
Was Amazon that bad?
Wow.
Yeah, man, it was pretty bad. Charlamagne, Jeff, what's up, man?
What up, baby?
Peace, King.
I come inside and it smelled like vinegar. You know when you get some new clothes and they got that stinky vinegar smell?
No, new clothes don't be smelling like no stinky
vinegar.
vinegar.
Like no damn vinegar.
Depending on where it comes from, yeah.
Depending on where it comes from.
Yeah.
Jeff, you got me.
Yeah, that's what they don't ever buy new clothes. That's why they share clothes. So that's why they,
So I came in fresh off the pandemic. So wasn't really nobody in there. So I come in, they bring me in with this lady who's been coughing all day, man. It was terrible. So that's just the one point. We get inside the factory, and they got forklifts all around the plant, stuff going high up to the building, but they want me to lift up a box from one side of the room, walk over to the other side of the room all day, back and forth. That's it.
Did you get fired?
I'm listening. No, I ain't get fired. I walked out and never came back.
So where you work now?
I took my lunch outside, grabbed my lunch. You said where I work right now?
Yeah.
I work in the office right now. I work in HR, so I handle payroll.
Hey,
Oh, that's dope. You came up,
better.
King.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it's always going to be an upgrade every time.
At Amazon or somewhere else?
Somewhere else. No, I had to get up out of there. I took the lunch and never came back.
Well, I respect you, my brother. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, brother.
Right.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Dwayne.
Dwayne, what's up? We're talking about the worst jobs you had, brother.
Yeah, man. The worst job I had, I was in college, and I was selling knives.
Oh, you sold knives too.
Dang.
You're the second person that called that was selling knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go out, got an old spiel, got to show them how to cut a rope, cut a penny. It's a whole display, and just having to try to buy a package for me.
Question: did them knives ever cut them pennies?
The kitchen shears.
Did the shears
They
cut the
actually-
pennies?
they actually did cut the penny. It did.
Oh, okay.
This the thing.
Yeah.
It was
Thank you.
their pennies.
It was what?
Oh,
It was their
their pennies.
Yeah, we couldn't use one from our pocket. They had their pennies, so they
It
probably
wasn't
know
even
what I mean?
real pennies. Probably was
probably
chocolate.
not. You know.
Hello, who's this?
It's Lisa from Jersey.
Hey, Lisa from Jersey. What's the worst job you got?
So I used to work for a medical answering service where we answer for like doctor's offices, lawyers' offices, collision centers. It wasn't the job. Hanky. I had a manager who was a little bit unbalanced and would literally come to work with different personalities.
I like a little unbalanced.
What does little unbalanced mean? Like schizophrenic?
Yeah.
Like
bipolar?
I wouldn't say schizophrenic. If you ever seen the United States of Terror, like Shorty literally had different personalities. She would come in different names. She had different habits, different voice and everything. Like she used to come as a different person every other day.
Maybe she was a shapeshifter and you didn't appreciate her.
Listen, I will be an unappreciating, shape-shifting person then. Not as my boss.
Okay.
Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
This is Dominique.
Hey, Dominique. We're talking about some horrible jobs you've had.
I had one work job. I worked for a closet, builder company, organization company. Can't say the name, but I was fired while I was 8 months pregnant for asking for maternity leave.
You were fired 8 months pregnant, so you sued them.
Yeah.
Did you win?
I did. And if I want to say something about what you guys were talking about earlier about baby daddy brothers.
Baby daddy brothers.
Yep.
Just hilarious. Got one. Salute the room.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love the conversation, but I am a product of that. My mom and dad have not been for about 30 years. I'm 35, and they are they talk every day. They're they're very locked tight, the chapter wife and everything. My mom, my dad, and the wife, they travel together, not in the same hotel, but they're cool as hell.
Yeah.
Big threesomes.
And see, this is, first of all, grow up.
No.
This is amazing because it's interesting to hear it from the child's point of view.
That's
you
true.
will be
Thank
my
you,
son
Mama.
one day. This will be my son one day.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
real.
That's
It
right.
ain't always been like that. But
Yeah, right, same.
As I got older, they're like thick as thieves. Yeah.
Really good. Thank you for that.
Well, thank you, Mama. Dominique.
You're welcome, and shout out Charlamagne. I just left Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I live in Charleston, South Carolina.
You already know 843. We out here. What's happening?
Out here. Thanks.
Thank you, Mama. What's the moral of the story if there's a moral?
I forgot what we was even talking about.
Bad jobs.
Oh,
They
yeah.
keep going back to me because they want me to be the third host. But go ahead.
Okay, Big
You know
Jess.
what I'm saying? What's up? That's why they keep going back to me. So yeah, that's the moral of the story. You can be your baby father, brother, or sister.
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
That's the moral. Y'all know that's the moral.
I thought you were going to say something like respect your job, and then take you to someplace else in life.
Jobs. That's what we was on. We was on jobs. Okay. All right. So it's two morals. So the other moral is you can succeed with a 9 to 5.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. All right.
We just winging it. I told you we had a long night last night.
Jesus Christ.
All right. We was out
All
drinking
right.
reposado
You can succeed
and
with
wine.
the 9 to 5 is good.
That is true.
All right.
That's why I said
yeah.
I don't feel like there's any such thing as a worse job. It may be a job you don't like,
Right.
but it's not a worse job. A honest living is an honest living, man.
Yeah.
Worst job I ever really had, truthfully, was selling crack. That was the worst job.
Why? Because you got on it? That's usually why people ain't selling it. It's like, dang, I done got on it now. My eyes look like this now.
Oh, man.
Now I got a struggle face. And now I got to go to Maryland to see the dermatologist.
Salute to Dr. Natasha Sandy, baby.
Boom, I'm coming, baby.
Jesus Christ. All right. We got Jess with the mess coming up.
Yes, we do. But I have shows in Buffalo this Friday and Saturday, y'all. So make sure I get y'all tickets at justhilarious.official.com. I will be at Helium in Buffalo.
Hey.
Now moving on. Meek Mill encourages young kids to clean up the content of his raps. Okay.
Of their raps.
They wrote his.
Okay.
They keep writing me wrong stuff. I'm going to read it just like that.
Oh, baby, he's talking
Yeah.
to a specific kid.
Okay. No, to the young man's.
We'll find out
We'll
in
find
the
out when we
room
come
report.
back.
Encourages young kids to clean up the content of his raps.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Envy. I read it the right way the first time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.